This week on the feed, Twitter dragged Simu Liu for defending Marvel. Someone trying to jack the ride of Mr. Pimp My Ride. And Daniel Craig calls stuffing an abomination. What? Simu Liu is slamming anti-Marvel comments from Quentin Tarantino and Martin Scorsese. He accused them of gatekeeping in a series of tweets, saying they don't get to point their nose at me or anyone, and called the golden age of movie making white as hell.
Is he wrong?
He's not wrong.
I've interviewed Simu Liu many times, and he's an amazing talent, but he also has an insider POV of being an actor in Hollywood.
Or what it was like to not be in Hollywood and try to get in. And not be let in.
It's a bit of, you know, hey, kids, get off the lawn.
Right. I'm not picking any side. I actually think that they're talking about two very different things. Their argument is, you know, that the fact that these characters, so they're trying to diminish what the actors are trying to do. I don't think that they have any right to be doing that, because that's not even their genre of movie making. They don't.
Good point.
That's not something that they're the experts on. That's not their world.
Are people going to see Captain America, or are they going to see Chris Evans? He's saying, you know, there's no movie stars, you know, like.
But it's why he's saying it.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What he's saying may be correct, but it's why he's saying it. Because, again, you know that while you're saying this, now you're taking down Chris Evans. You don't need to do that. And if you feel that way.
I don't want, I mean, I'll take down Chris Evans, but not in a bad way.
You can take down Chris Evans. Now, I don't know that Simu Liu needs to pick up this argument, or
does he? Obviously, resonates with him, you know,
Fair
because
enough.
he didn't start it.
He didn't
remember,
start it, but he chose
came
his
out.
battle.
He's a superhero.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? If he ain't choosing battles, what is he doing?
Right,
you know?
Right.
And he's also thinking not only of himself, but the performers that are going to come after him.
We know that what he's saying is true to Hollywood, even if it's not necessarily always true in every single case to those two directors. Are their movies like just straight white with no inclusion of others?
Quentin, you know, Samuel L. Jackson, Pulp Fiction.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So they're not talking about the same thing.
They're looking at it from an old guard perspective, right? And they're also looking at it the fact that maybe their movies aren't as flossy and as successful as they were at one time.
It's like, you know, old school hip hop versus new school hip hop. Man, these kids are just mumbling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
Why? Because these kids are making so much money, more money than they ever made, and whatever. It's just hate. They're just hating.
Daniel Craig doesn't like stuffing. He told Colbert that shoving wet bread mixed with herbs up the ass of a turkey is an abomination. However, when Daniel Craig says it, it works, because that accent, that suits,
it's
you know.
It's an abomination.
It's an abomination.
Yeah.
I love me some stuffing. Macaroni
I could eat
pie.
the stuffing by itself.
Yes.
Like as an appetizer.
Me too.
I swear.
Do you like the gizzards in stuffing?
I can't say
know
I'm particularly
any
fond
Caribbean
of it.
family knows about the gizzards.
I know
in
about
this
the gizzards.
stuffing.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. That's just when I really feel like Canadian born.
As a shorty, I didn't like the gizzards, but now I'm just happy when I get a home cooked meal, you know, like that.
True. Can I tell you my favorite thing about Thanksgiving? Smoked turkey.
Oh.
So turkey in itself, for me, is very bland. It's very like, you know what I'm saying? Like chicken breast. Like, it's kind of like, smoked turkey is the greatest thing I've ever had.
That. My ex-husband, he's American, and they would deep fry their turkeys. They have special, like, I don't know, appliances that you put outside.
My ex-husband deep fried his turkey and not said American, I would have said, he's American.
He's American. He's American. Like,
how was it?
Wow. It was good. I mean, you could deep fry my shoe and I would like it. Xzibit posted on Instagram that he found an AirTag on his car and he plans to hunt down whoever is trying to track him.
When I read this, there's so many things that come to mind right away, because one, there's been a recent spike in car theft, where these cars are being, you know, sold on the black market around the world. This is also a result of what's happened with the pandemic, not being able to get the chips. And people are putting these AirTags and tracking the cars and waiting for the right time to strike. Once they learn, okay, you go to the grocery at a certain time, or the car's parked in this big parking lot at a certain time, and then they come and take your car. But on top of that, it's also the safety aspect. Like, you don't want
the violation aspect.
The violation, you don't want people tracking your whereabouts. There's just so much to this story that like screams, no. Because I know you can also use an AirTag in a positive way.
Okay, I have an AirTag, and my children, part of my Christmas gift
That looks just like what Xzibit had.
because they were tired of,
Where are my keys? Where are my keys? Where are my keys? I didn't even see my keys
before I have to catch the train. So they gifted me this and I didn't understand it, but it is one of the best gifts I have ever received.
So if I was to lose my keys,
Uh-huh.
or my wallet, because you can put these AirTags anywhere.
Yes, you can put them on if you have a dog.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't put it on my cats, too big.
Can it bring you to the actual point? Like, how accurate is it?
If I had left my keys, say, in my car in my driveway,
Yeah.
it shows like a little bit outside of my house where my keys are.
That can be good and
bad.
also bad, because it's so accurate.
I know. But I also feel bad for that person who put the tag on Xzibit's
Yeah,
car.
don't let Xzibit cut. He gonna do more than pimp your ride.
Yeah.
That's for sure.